Okay, let's see our previous configuration what we had. So you can see we have a URL, we have a name set, and we have one element finder and its value. So we can test that same. You can see this first name is getting filled by the extension. And now we will take another input field, which is this one, which is inside an iframe. For your reference, I will just inspect this and show you. Like you can see, like its parent is iframe. So we can say that it is inside an iframe. So to do this, I'm just right clicking this, copy XPath. I'm going by adding a new action and just pasting here and adding some value. Let's say this, and I saved it. For now, I will show you what will happen if we don't enable the check iframe, because we can see clearly that this value is within an iframe. So what will happen if this field is not checked? Let me restart the page to see this is getting filled, and it is searching, retrying for the next action, and it didn't find. You can see it refreshed the page because of this refresh. Now you can see it's retrying and it will stop, and it will show a error message that it is not able to find that particular element. You can see it stopped with the not found. So now we know that this field is there in the page, but it is within an iframe, and extension by default don't go and search within an iframe. So to make extension unable to look into iframe, we just have to enable this iframe. Yeah, save this, and now refresh the page. So now it has filled this value. Now still it is searching, it is not able to find it, and it found. So what is happening here is, first it is going to find in the main page. This is our main page. It is going to find that element in this main page, and after that it will go and search in this iframe. But yeah, it is still taking a 5 seconds of delay. So in order to reduce this waiting time, we can go and directly set this action, go to action settings and enable this as iframe first. So we are make setting this action as it should look into iframe first and then into page. I refresh the page again, and you can see without waiting a single second it filled the full first name, and then again it came and directly filled the name in the within the iframe. Now let's do try on this email section. I will inspect this, I will copy this, copy XPath. I add another action and I add here, and let's add some test mail. Save this. Now let me check. So it filled the name, and we are waiting 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, and it filled inside this and not in this. The reason because is these fields are within an iframe which having the source also. If you can see clearly, there is a source. If you right click and open this in the news page, you can clearly see like this is a new page which we are including in our page. So in order to fill this, we need to create a separate configuration. So here the iframe will not able to look inside because it's from a different, altogether different page. So I created another extension configuration, pasted this, and I will just copy this as a name. I save this, and I will copy the element finder of this, copy XPath, add this element finder here, and here I will add some different mail ID like this, just to show that this will run separately and this will run separately. And we can make this also, we don't have to make this as an iframe first because that is in a different loop. Just refreshing the page, and you can see it filled the name and it filled this email here. This is a different one, and here it is a different one. So this is what a difference between iframe with the source and without a source. So with source you need to create a separate configuration, and without a source you need to add in the same parent configuration, and you have to just make sure that you have to inform like this field is within an iframe to make it fast. You see, that's it. So that's it about this iframe, friends. You can comment below and let me know if you have anything else doubt regarding this iframe settings.